Eflin's pretty good, huh? She really is perfect for this Tempest Trials. Oh man, I can't wait to get her. I actually haven't done anything in FEH all day long. Hey guys, what's up? Zah, you're not banned. You're not banned yet, so don't worry about it. It has begun! The number of rewards for daily quests for the second half of the event has... Wait, for the second half of the event has been increased. What do you mean by second half of the event? Be sure to log in every day and play 3 times if you want to earn all of those rewards. Play 3 times. Oh, I guess if you want to make a pace and get all the rewards, it's just 3 times. All right, cool. All right, hey guys, welcome to stream. Today's just gonna be a FEH instead of AL. I want to do AL, but I have no oil. I have no oil. I'll show you real quick if you want. 2 orbs, 1 orb. I haven't been playing. Well, I've been playing, but like most of my, I was supposed to stream earlier. I was saving my stamina for Tempest Trials, but I've been just doing chain challenges. But then yeah, I just want to make sure I go to bed early enough. I went to bed like a lot earlier than usual last night, several hours earlier. Okay, it's not like I'm gonna be very excited to start Tempest Trials because everybody knows how it's gonna be. And unlike other Tempest Trials, I don't even have a bonus hero. I really don't. Oh boy, this is gonna suck. I think... Alright, I gotta decide a team to start with, but I already have a pretty good idea what my starting team's gonna look like. Number 1, I don't have a bonus hero. That's kind of incorrect. I guess everybody has Jamski, right? But I don't have Jamski trained up, so it's gonna be a level 1 Jamski, I guess. Well, this is gonna go great. Yeah, Jamki. We're gonna have to carry him. Okay, well, I'm not gonna pull in the new banner, so unless I get lucky and get, I'm not even gonna bet on that. Brendan, please stop making me read this stuff. Thank you guys for the Tempest Trials. More orbs for the loot banner in October. Yes, I'm aware. You've made sure I'm aware. See you, John. Then train him. I know, I'm gonna have to train him. Okay, well, what am I gonna do? I need to throw in a team that can actually like just run through this relatively easily without any losses. Let's try Dragon Emblem. The final boss is... I forgot who the final boss is. Whatever, I guess we'll be fine. I'm gonna go with Dragon Emblem. Let's try that out. but the thing is, when you replace the battery, the Wi-Fi antenna is right on top of it. There's adhesive. So in other words, it's really easy to mess this up and destroy the Wi-Fi antenna as well. And the battery itself is like $30 plus $20 of shipping, so it's $50. Or I could buy like a phone to use in the meantime, because we're not that far off from Black Friday. Yeah, it's in November. It's just 3 months. So I'm not sure what I should do. New phone. But the thing is, if I buy a new phone now, it'll be a lot more expensive, and on Black Friday, there's gonna be better phone deals. So I'm just trying to decide on what should I do, because on the day of my exam, I had to wait for my dad to pick me up after the exam, because I literally could not go by myself because my phone would just turn off immediately. Right? It was really bad. So at this point, like I've been hoping it would just last until November. I did get enough donations to get a new battery, but when I looked into like replacing the battery, it was a lot more difficult than I thought it was going to be. Like, it was rated as a medium because there's adhesive involved, and with adhesive with a Wi-Fi antenna, And for me to get. I'll be looking for the best price though. Like if you tell me to get a Samsung phone or something, I'm not gonna do it. It's a great phone. Don't get me wrong. All Samsung phones are great. It's just they're overpriced. You can get something very comparable or slightly worse for hundreds of dollars off. So, and let's be frank here. Who the hell needs like the newest phones? Like, what game do you play on your phone that needs so much processing power? Like the phones we have nowadays are more powerful than like the computers you had like 5, 6 years ago, 7 years ago, something like that. But the thing is, we never use it for anything nearly as intensive, right? Like 5, 6, 7 years ago, I would be using my PC to play like the latest PC games and stuff like that. But then our phones right now are more powerful than back then. But then all we use it for is like checking Twitter or like messaging somebody. Like you have such a powerful device, but you don't use it like anywhere near it anyway. So Nokia. Well, I wouldn't use a flip phone though. That is a bit much. I still would like to be on an Android system. Sony Ericssons are okay as well. Yeah, I like Sony Ericsson. Sony Ericsson funds the entire Sony brand funds a lot of events I like. You can go LG, HTC, or Pixel Nexus for cheaper alternatives to Samsung. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, a Pixel phone's only marginally worse off than a Samsung phone. You guys are really buying. If you buy a Samsung phone, you're really going for the price. Sorry, the brand name. That's where most of your price is going to. Let's see. I'm not getting an iPhone. Currently using LG G7. LG series, I looked at them too. I think they're great phones as well. Google Pixel 2, Moto Z Play. Yeah, Moto Z. Man, I was such a big fan of Motorola. I was so surprised when they got sold and they got bought up by Lenovo. Have you ever heard of a GameCube or Wii emulator? Yes, it's called Dolphin. If you need a good battery, my Moto Z can play a long ass time. Yeah, but the thing is, like, battery time will eventually die out. The way batteries work is that over time the battery degrades. It doesn't. With every recharge cycle, it has less and less capacity than before. So no matter what, the battery's gonna drain off. In my case, it's because I had my phone for 2 years now that it died. So no matter what happens, your battery's gonna keel over before your phone, basically. All right, real quick. Oh yeah, we also have to like go through this. And why is relay defense for 10 days? We're gonna try this tomorrow. Again, my biggest thing nowadays is just to try and get to bed in time, early enough. Real quick. Did we win one? No! Damn it. All right. Wait, I gotta make sure. There's been times when I set my defensive team to the entirely wrong team. Yeah, it's set right. All right. Relay defense is ass? I haven't tried it yet. Nim, we are the human race. Do you expect us to competent? You spelled competent wrong. Tasks besides Twitter, Facebook, and porn. No, you're right. No. Okay. Good luck on Abyssal. Yeah. When we get there. Also, if I get like iPhone X, I can't. If I get the iPhone X and I put up my account on iPhone X, all 64 orbs would not be counted. Like I can't use it unless I go back to my older devices. Put that Veronica picture link in the description, please, Mr. Random No Lifer. Hey, you're on Discord. You can just ask for it. Who did you use for Infernal Jam Key? I missed your last stream. It was on the first stream. I did it the day he came out, the first hour he came out. I just never put. I'll put the video up later on. But I used Brydelia. It was really easy. I used Brydelia because I was too lazy to switch the pictures around. Alright, anyways, this is the team we're gonna use. Level 1 Jam Key, let's go. Turn your fodder heroes and common manuals and submerge them into actual 5-star Slater 2. I'll take some time to look into that. Right, as I said, like, I've been just focusing on other things right now. Nims was depressed that day. I don't think I was really depressed. I was feeling weird about it. Good night, Bricksway. Sorry, I noticed that. I didn't say anything. My bad. Speaking of Apple, there's an Apple event tomorrow. Well, what is that about? Who needs smartphones? We can just use a... Hey, real quick, guys. How many of you guys still use your landlines? I'm just curious. I was thinking about getting another landline, but I was thinking to myself, because a landline right now is so cheap. It's $5 to get a landline. And then with that, you get an extra phone number. You can use it for funny things like prank calling your friends or, you know, illegal things. Okay, I'm not gonna use it for illegal things, but like extra phone numbers, it's so cheap right now. But yeah, I don't see anybody actually like using landlines anymore. Everyone just gets a cell phone, just cancels it. I thought I heard landmine. Wow. Okay. $5 for a prank, worth it, huh? Yeah, exactly. Sometimes it's even free too, so you know, whatever. Nims, I'm an old fart. Then you understand what I'm talking about. Will you upstream Azure Lane? Update coming this Thursday, by the way. All right, yeah, I will stream Azure Lane. Also, I'll just really quickly show you guys why I'm not streaming Azure Lane right now. We're going back to FEH in a moment. I just want to show you guys something. I've been playing this game way too much. I absolutely adore this game. Like, I've been playing. Okay. Sorry, real quick, guys. This game has been taking up a lot of my time. Don't get me wrong. I love FEH, but it's not like I'm gonna rush my ass out to play Tempest Trials. It's just gonna be the same shit over and over again. I was out of oil. I was at 10 oil when I decided to stop playing for the day. I've just been playing way too much. Yeah, and unlike a lot of people in the Discord, I've been focusing on a lot of different chips as well. So that's why they're pretty high leveled. There's a lot of, and I've ran out of golden boolies as well. So Yudachi and Taco are stuck at level 70 and can't limit break them anymore. So yeah, I mean I've been playing this game a lot. And we are also, we're back to Kerno. We were a rear admiral, so. Anyways, yeah, I've been playing the game too much, so that's why I can't do a stream. Oh, 5 minutes. I can't do a stream because I can't stream anything in it. Yeah, I got Yudachi, Akagi, and Kaga relatively early on. This game looks like Senran Kagura, which is to say it looks as embarrassing. It's not Senran Kagura. It is so not Senran. If you're looking at just the girls, you might think that, but it's definitely not Senran Kagura. It's better than that. Though I will fully admit I do like Senran Kagura. I can't say I watch anime because it bores the shit out of me, but I find it hilarious. You know, in Japanese lols are so friggin' funny to me. So you can't make an anime where you show off like, you know, panties and bras and stuff like that because they'll just push up the ratings and they can't put it on TV. But if you do like call it a swimsuit, even if it's even more skimpy and shit, it's okay. And that's what Senran Kagura did. It was like, oh my, are you kidding? Yeah, Japanese laws, man. Anyways. Yeah, let's actually start the Tempest Trials now. All right. Tempest Trials. 9 days. Hey guys, do you want Tempest Trials to be longer or shorter? Because right now, back in the day, I would want it to be as long as possible because there's like nothing else to use your stamina on. I mean, let's be clear here. There's still nothing to use your stamina on. But now when I think about doing Tempest Trials for an extended amount of time, I'm just like, no thank you. I'd rather not. I still go for top 10k every single time though, guys. It's just, man, this stuff, they need to like spice it up. They can't just be doing the same thing every single time, and that's what gets me down about Tempest Trials. I'm gonna look forward to this one because, you know, the bonus hero Eflin, I believe yeah, Eflin is really good, and she's perfect for this Tempest Trial. Also, I have no bonus heroes. This is why I'm using a level 1 jam key. Oh god. But yeah, it's, I don't know. It's just like I'm no longer as excited about it. I wish they put more story elements into it to make it more fresh and interesting. That's all. Okay, here we go. Lord Sigurd, descendant of Balder of the 12 Crusaders, you wield a strength not many command. You know, these introductions to all the Tempest Trials are a lot more fun if you've actually played the base games, because you would appreciate the writing slightly more. Unfortunately, they never go too deep, so you'd never like truly appreciate anything. I mean, Summer Tempest Trials with Marmar and Summer Young Tiki was adorable. I think that was my favorite introduction of all Tempest Trials. But anyways, in general, it's not like nearly as fun. Please let me that strength and help me defeat the enemy within this Tempest. Oh, he speaks. This enemy. Who is it, Prince Marth? Wait, how do you know? How do you know it's Prince Marth? Wait, How come everybody thinks it's Prince Marth? There's no way. Our foe, the root of this chaos. You're not even gonna question this? Alright. It's you, Lord Sig- What? Oh wait, no, I already knew that. Why? I'm pretending to be surprised. I saw the preview. Sorry. it's a mind fart that makes it like a mind blown. Okay. Impossible. All right, now you gotta kill yourself. Commit respectable Sudoku. Honorable Sudoku. He is a Sigurd from another world, trapped in an unending nightmare. Thus, you should kill yourself, and it will end that Sigurd as well. Trust me, try it out. If we defeat him, he will be released from his terrible prison, and this chaos will end. By the way, real quick, I'm sorry, I just want to go back to that for a moment. I was watching like historical documentaries on like Japanese wars, like samurai in Sengoku era, and entire units would break. Like as in like you would have samurai versus samurai, and then they would break. Their morale breaks, and they're retreating. And instead of like retreating and forming up and fighting again, a lot of samurai in the middle of a battle would choose to commit honorable Sudoku. Okay, well I'm not using the right word, but you know what I mean. They would just kill themselves instead of keep fighting, and I just like what? It was so ridiculous watching those documentaries. It's like the commander and this commander commits honorable senpaku, and then they do it over and over again, and it's like within the 10-minute documentary you hear it like four different times from different commanders. Like you could just keep fighting you could just fight to the death, but okay, I guess just kill yourself. Anyways, sorry, back to this. If we defeat him, he will be released from this terrible prison, and this chaos will end. Wait, how does that even work in Tempest Trials? The enemy heroes, they're supposed to be like manifestations of the chaos. So why are we trying to free this one? Then I must face myself. That is no easy thing to stomach, even if he is from another world. Or you could just plunge your blade into your stomach, and it will all end. But if this other Sigurd is the root of this chaos, I will do what I must to sever that root. Okay. I am with you, Prince Marth. Please tell me this is the end of it. Thank you, Lord Sigurd. Together we won't lose. You have all strength this other Sigurd lacks. The strength of... What? It's supposed to be another copy of you, so it'll be exactly the same. Sigurd, you're alright. Wait, it's Quan. Prince Quan, where did you... It has been too long, Sigurd. Wait, it's Eldigan. Eldigan, you're here too? They will join us. Together we will break through this chaos. Oh, so he really meant that you have friends. And this being of chaos has no friends. This is such a Nintendo thing, guys. Nintendo has always flexed friends on everybody. You know, Mario Party, you have friends, don't you? This is why we won't have online play, because you have friends, don't you? Splatoon, well, not Splatoon, I guess, because there's online play on it. Or like Nintendo Land, or like Mario Galaxy, or like any Mario game in general. They're like, you have friends, don't you? Oh my god, I wish they put online play in everything. Anyways, moving on. My friends, the path ahead is treacherous. You need not burden yourselves by joining this fight. What burden, Sigurd? We made a promise back at the academy in Valhalla, if you recall. I don't, because I didn't play the game. We vowed to always come to the aid of one another, no matter the cost. Yes, I remember. Such dearly held memories are not easily forgotten. Okay. I guess this is making me slightly more interested, but I already know what happens to I already know what happens to this dude. These bonds you share will be the strength we'll need in battles to come. Now let's face the foe. I didn't English well that, but okay. Anyways, no bonus heroes, so I have to use Jam Key until we get Eflin. Eflin's actually really good. Sylvia. Sylvia I think is really good too, but like there's way too many dancers in this game. And Lewin. And Quan. There's a lot of reasons to fodder these new heroes. Okay, and then I never got Sigurd. Deirdre would have been nice. Eldigan would have been nice, but no, I don't have any of them. So, these are our two bonus heroes. Man, do you guys remember back in the day when you would have no bonus heroes? I still remember those days. Those were sad days. All right. Eflin. Just to be clear, you technically had a bonus hero because you know Tempest Trial heroes would often be added in, but they would be 20% instead of 40%, and then you would just never catch up. Anyways, Eflin's really good. She gives you speed defense bond, which before believe it was only on New Year Camilla. I think it was on one more other hero, but New Year Camilla definitely had it, which was really awkward for her. Live to Serve is also a good ability. It's on Rise, so but you shouldn't really care about. Speed defense bond is good to put on heroes, if defensive heroes, Anyways, Physics Plus is also really good. Makes her a really good healer off the bat, and she comes with Fear Plus as well. So yeah, she's a really good hero. She's one of the fastest healers in the game at 34 speed base, which is incredible because, you know, I believe the new Veronica is somewhere around that. But you can't manipulate her IVs, obviously. I think Veronica's also 34 or 35, right? So yeah, she's really high, and unfortunately she's neutral. Veronica's 36? Yeah, okay. Well, they're really, really close. Eflin, I think, is the second fastest neutral, or the third fastest behind Maribel. Anyways, it's 34, 35, 36. I think it's like that. They're all very similar. So she's one of the fastest healers, and that gives her a lot of defensive, it allows her to be better defensively. For most healers, they can take one shot, but not two. And her defense and res is like 26 and 20, so she's really respectable. Anyways, a great healer to have. It's one of my, I would easily say she's one of my favorite new healers. Healers in the game. And everybody should use her. Blaze Dance. Blaze Dance is great. Just put it on any of your dancers or singers. Though it's kind of funny because you can put this on anybody, but it wouldn't work. And it says Blaze Dance, but for some reason it works if you sing. So, sure. Yeah, it works on anyone. Just put it on anybody. Threat and defense. That's really nice. There's a lot of uses for threat and defense, but people usually don't use it because your C slot is pretty important. But for your seal slot, you could just put this on any physical hero and make use of it. Especially defensive heroes that are baiting enemy heroes in, or offensive heroes that are baiting enemy heroes in. I mean, well, realistically, anybody could use it. Eflin's basically a bulkier Nano with no IVs. Right. But you got to keep in mind she's free, and Nana isn't free. Nana's a 4 and 5 star. And speed defense bond. Wait, I hope you guys are going to actually fodder her, because I think she's quite excellent. But I would understand. And she's cute. Wait, how many girl Tempest Trial heroes have we gotten? Is she the second? I think there's Marissa. There was Marissa. Yeah. 3? Her and Marissa. Yeah, so 2. Yeah, so she's really unique. Second female hero we got from Tempest Trials. Marissa, Martha. All right, great. Anyways, guys, I suggest everybody to do your daily runs. At least do 3 runs a day. As long as you don't screw up the runs, by the end of it, you will get 50k points, which gets you all the orbs. I believe it's 42 orbs. I forget this every single time, but I believe it's 42. And then how many feathers? 11,000 feathers, I think. Anyways, there's a lot of stuff to get, so be sure to do all of it. Yeah, 42 orbs, 11,000 feathers. And then not to mention we get the really nice seals. Did I miss drive speed? Yeah, no, I missed drive speed. Yeah, my bad. Drive speed, the seal is also one of the best seals in the game. Put it on your Marth. If you don't use drive attack on Marth, you can use drive speed. Put on heroes that are already buffing. In other words, with other heroes with like Yato on male Corrin, using him with drive speed would be great. That way you would add +7 speed, or put it on heroes that are already using drive skills. Or yeah, anyways, anybody could use this. It's a great skill, especially for arena. So it's good seals, a good hero. This is one of the better Tempest Trials in terms of rewards. But what really matters is how will the Tempest Trial be, though. Realistically, they're all very similar. Anyways, let's start. I'm not using a very good team, but I usually just want to use a different team. Here we go.
Pledge your love.
Wait, that was weird. I thought I turned off... Okay. I thought I turned off audio for something else then. Alright, well, let's see how it goes. That's a really awkward start. How will you train Jamkey if you take him to Inferno? What are you talking about? Yes. Jamkey's gonna get shot. He's gonna die. Jamkey's not here to get trained, guys. Jamkey's here to to provide honorable Sudokus. Yeah.
Be happy.
No, it's the same playlist. There's a lot of I always add songs to the playlist instead of like well, I do remove songs from playlists on occasion, but for most of the part I don't. I know people will like get tired of my playlists and stuff like that, but I really don't have a choice because on YouTube, if you're not careful, you just get everything demonetized. Or if you're really not careful, the videos could also just... I gotta watch out for Felicia. Oh, it's just Silver Dagger, but no, I'll still watch out for it.
I am ready.
Jamkey, it's okay. It's okay. You're way out of your element. Yeah, if I put like any music I want, it's not like Twitch. Twitch would just block out that portion, but on YouTube, they would just straight up block the video. If I'm really not careful, they can send copyright strikes. So I can't just do whatever with the... I just can't do whatever with audio.
Okay.
Am I going to start? I'm going to start to play Azure Lane. Any advice?
All right. Yes.
I think you should just come to Discord where everyone will tell you most of the advice that you should hear. Basically, I would just say for any new game, get yourself educated. Look into the mechanics of it. Look into the tier list. Look into the meta. Look into like equipment. Look into the concepts of the game. Like just educate yourself. That's the most important thing to start with, and then you'll figure out a lot of things. You don't have to be a slave to the meta for the game though. The game's really open. Anyone can play it. You can play however you want, and it's really friendly. Oh yeah, you can also do things like double drive speed, which is also really good. All right, let's see what you guys are saying.
Pledge your love.
Should there be an infernal difficulty in Tempest Trials? Yes.
Okay.
That's one of the things that I've been thinking about. Because when you do Tempest Trial runs, right?
Okay.
Say you're trying to go for top 10k.
Huh.
Realistically, you're going to get beat out by...
All right. Guide my
realistically, you're going to get beat out by AI doing it. Because the AI would just have like no delay, right? They would just instantly make up their mind. And whereas when you do it manually, you would. So in the span of time it takes you to do 2 runs, the AI probably has pulled off 2.5 runs, right? So realistically, even if they're on a lower difficulty, I mean, even if you're on a higher difficulty, you cannot outpace the AI. So basically, the game's just saying, don't bother. 8. Oh, I was hoping we could get a kill and get past level 1. But basically, the game's saying, don't bother doing this manually, is what it's saying. Of course, you know, stamina potion-wise, it's more efficient to do it yourself. But time-wise, it's so much more efficient to do it with the AI. So yeah, if they put in a higher level of difficulty and
you
balance
should
it
level
out,
up your universal Bjorn to max whenever you have the chance. Trust me, she is definitely worth Kappa.
she is not worth it. I've looked into it. You can actually even marry her, which is the weirdest thing. Well, you can pledge her, but yeah. No, I'll consider it, but I probably won't. Anyways, they definitely need to put a mode into the game where it's high enough difficulty to compensate for people. Like if you make it more difficult and then compensate it so that when people do it manually, they'll get more points than auto battling. That is more worthwhile. But they didn't do that.
I will.
Trailer today. If there is a trailer, guys, let me know. I've heard people say that, but I don't know why they're saying that.
I am ready.
I just want to do 1 damage. That's all.
Be happy.
I wish in this game, even if you hit a 0, you get EXP.
All right.
I'm pretty sure you don't get EXP. I'm pretty sure it's It's 1? I don't know. Let's
Yes.
see what happens. Yeah, okay, nothing happens. We got an entire team debuffed.
Shall we go?
Nice try, Jamkey.
This show is over.
I will.
Okay, wait. It's 11. Yeah, people were talking about it as if there was gonna be a trailer. Oh, what do you guys think about this month? I should really break this down later on, but this month we have how many banners? 10 banners. Well, it's technically not this month. It also goes into the next month, but it's 10 banners. 10. That's crazy.
It's showtime.
That's like, wait, I'm trying to think if there's a month that we've gotten more banners in, but I think this is the first time we've gotten so many banners. If you count summer and the daily banners, I think, yeah, you'll definitely beat this, of course. But outside that, as for our non-event things, 10 banners. Yeah, I just think it's incredible.
Be happy.
Though it's yet to be seen how, what they'll actually do with it. A whole bunch of easy, skippable banners. Well, to be honest, you can say that about any banner, so I hate going with that rhetoric. It's a good thing he does shit damage, but I still don't want to get hit.
Ready.
44, 21. You know what? It'll put us in desperation. Why not?
Okay, I will.
I'm Shigeru.
Every banner is bait. Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
Let's be real here. I've had to argue to people that you should look. I'm completely for saving on banners, but it's gotten to the point where people literally say every banner is bait, which I guess technically that's true.
Sure.
If what you want to do is make a +10 merge hero, then every banner is bait. What you're supposed to do is save up thousands of orbs, right? I get it, but I hate
Be
thinking
happy.
like that.
All right.
It's
my
the
dance
smart thing to
helps.
do. It is. I think people should do that if you want to make
I
it
will.
into arena. But for most people, I think it just bores the shit out of them for the game.
Pledge your love.
But then yeah, I don't like the rhetoric that every banner is bait, because then it just makes the
Shall we
game
go?
seem like more stale, more boring, more plain. I wonder what Flora is gonna be when she comes in the game. Though seriously, how are we even
I
sure
will.
she's coming into the game? I saw the image as well, but
Bridal strike.
I saw the image as well, but that's, I don't know, it doesn't feel real to me.
I'll do what I can. Be happy.
Can't wait for CWL's 3 so people can give us daily reminders to save and avoid bait. Yeah. I mean, the first time we heard all this stuff, I understood it, but to continue that rhetoric is kind of iffy. After all the teasing, she better come. I don't know. I haven't paid that much attention, but from what I could tell, I'm not so sure she's actually coming. I hope she is, sure, but honestly, you should just summon when you want to. Yeah, that's true.
All right.
That's actually gonna do a lot of damage.
Shall we go?
But we have noontime. Alright, let's get hit by it.
I will.
I am ready.
Hit me, Reinfart. Let's see.
It's showtime.
I was pretty skeptical at first too, since people were saying it was Flora when it was just a question mark silhouette. The image they showed off doesn't even look right to me. You can edit those images is the point.
Pledge your
I'm wondering,
love.
okay, well if she really comes out, I'll be really happy, but until she comes out, you should be more skeptical.
my dance
Guys,
helps.
remember the first report on Jamkey? Now,
happy.
I was skeptical of that, which is why I didn't make a video on it, but they were talking about Jamkey as if he was going to have a Brave Bow,
I'm Shigeru.
it's equivalent to Reinhardt's bow.
Guide my
Sorry,
bow.
equivalent to Sword Heart, basically guaranteed double at all times. And obviously that didn't
Yes.
happen. At the very least, we knew he was gonna get slain, though. That much was true. But yeah, it sounded too good to be true, and stuff like that was like, oh, this leaked, or oh, this wasn't real at all, and people were just spreading rumors. And yeah, right. That was kind of ridiculous to me. So yeah, with everything, I've just been more skeptical until I actually see what it's about. Actually, until they actually come out, anyways. Oh, also, one of the reasons why the stream is late today, I'll just tell you guys real quick. Have you guys watched Gundam: The Origin?
Alright.
Like, it's supposed to be the origin story of
I'll do
Gundam.
what I can.
It's following Char Aznavour, or you guys know his real. Well, I'm not gonna say his real name. His exploits. It's like, if you guys have never checked it out, or like if you're ever interested in Gundam or any kinds of things like that, it is one of the greatest OVA series I've ever seen. It's like such a great introduction to Gundam. Check it out if you haven't. It's really good. Trust me, it's really good. It's not like the. Here's the thing: when people look at these genres and stuff, they right away get the wrong ideas. Right? They just think, oh, big robots killing each other. It's anime. It's just gonna be. No, it's not. It's not what you're thinking it's gonna be. The stories are actually relatively deep.
I will.
Oh crap. Well, I guess we can just shoot her. The stories are actually pretty deep. Considering everything that happens in it, and to find out the motivations, and to see the political plots, not to mention the actual war itself, which is animated splendidly. Like it's so good. It's definitely made for a more mature audience, because remember, this is based on. This is for the people who watched the original Gundam, and when the original Gundam came out, it was in the 70s. This is for a very old audience. It's a lot more mature of a show, right? So give it a chance. Really, you might really enjoy it. Most people have. Also, I guess there is no trailer, huh? All right, we're at the final stage. That was quick. When will daggers actually be good? Probably never. The thing is, like, I thought with Soph coming in the game, things were gonna have a turnaround. And then what the hell is this? And then they didn't. Armored blow, Soren. Shrewd strategist, armor blow, water sweep, Soren. Yep, shrewd indeed. I love some of these AI builds. Fire sweep with distant defense. Nice. Well, this actually works. Earth boost, quick QR. Yeah, that's fine. Standard Sigurd. Oh, there's nothing special here. Crusaders War, Divine Tire Frame doing the same things. Yeah, nothing. And then Darting Blow. Yeah, Brash Assault. Okay. Oh, whatever. Anyways.
Okay.
I guess we're at the final map already, guys.
I am ready.
Jamke somehow survived. I think Armor Blow legitimately had a really good chance of being a really good part of the meta. It just never worked out. Because 22 times 4. Yeah, let's take that. 28 times 4. You know what? It doesn't even matter. I really thought Armor Blow had a good chance of working on the current meta. Because a lot of people use defensive heroes in arena, so instead of when you bait them in, Armor Blow works. And then if you force them to attack you, if you force them to attack your hero, they have Armor Blow and it works out. So it's not like Steady Breath and stuff where, you know, defensively it works out. So you could do something like Armor Blow Vengeful Fighter or something. Those are just some weird thoughts of trying to like make do with how things were. Of course, none of that matters now because the arena's changed too. Because arena sucks.
I will.
Okay, really? Well, that's kind of expected.
Yes.
Fuck you, Sigurd. Wait, does he doesn't even have a bowstring. No, I know they don't really have a bowstring, but like that looks so awkward. Okay, anyways,
I'm Shigure.
1 HP. Are you kidding? All right, sure.
Be happy.
Okay, well, it's probably somebody's gonna die.
Rattle strike. All right. my dad's helps.
When are you doing hero views? I did it on Monday. I could do it later, do more later on as well, but nah, not today.
Bridal strike.
Bridal strike. All right. I wonder who he's gonna take. Soren, who will you kill? I'll give Soren the choice with his armor blow.
An encore? If you insist.
An encore if you insist. I wish he just had 0 HP so we didn't need an encore. Of course he goes after Jam Key. No, our level 1 doesn't survive this. Okay, well, Jam Key has fallen, guys. He almost did it. He just had to last pass Sword, and he would have been a level 1 to get through Tempest Trials.
Sure.
Oh no! Destroy the weakest link. Yeah, well, that's so funny. His title's Shrewd Tactician, and he goes for the weakest link. Okay. Alright, well, we did it, guys. Our first run. That wasn't so bad. Now, is it me? When you guys look at Jamkey on your screen and he has that beauty mark, right? For me, it looks like I have like dust on my tablet and it makes me want to wipe it off. But I know it's not dust.
Is that clothing common where you come from? It's very interesting.
It's his beauty mark. Anyways, it looks like a sniper dot. Yeah, shoot me right here. Okay, anyway, so that was our first run. Let's get all the shit. I mean, it's one of the better Tempest Trial runs, but oh, there's Upland. It's one of the better Tempest Trial runs in terms of rewards, but let's be serious here. Tempest Trials. They need to rework Tempest Trials, improve Tempest Trials. At the bare minimum, put it in a higher difficulty so that auto battling isn't as fast as actually grinding it through yourself. If they want to do more, actually make it so that there's more things to do than just like repeatedly doing the same Tempest Trials over and over again with auto battle. If they put in more story or like choices, right? If they gave me
just want to shoot him in the head.
No, I don't. He actually, okay, I might make a 5-star version of him. I think he's great. Also, if they just put in choices, that would be awesome. Like, help Sigurd, kill Sigurd, or something like that, and just branch off a story off of that. The chaos versions of the heroes, so it doesn't even matter. You know, it doesn't even matter if you save or kill them because they have no impact in the actual story. Something like that, and just write a bit more on it or something. Just give us choices or anything at all. And then Tempest Trials would be a lot more fun. But as is right now, just repeatedly grind, and get rewards. FGS shit gacha rates, but gameplay is so much more satisfying. That's the thing I want IS to understand already. You can't have the game live off of the gacha element alone. Like, the gacha element can't be the most fun thing about the game. It has to be the gameplay element. And so far, you know, with most things in this game, it's just super grindy. And they ruined Arena. Why? Okay. Anyways, that was a run. Some things I sometimes get so triggered. Also, real quick, I'm gonna check out the questions. DSA said who? What do you mean who? You should level up. Also, Gundam isn't about giant fighting mecha. What you talking about, Nims? It is, but Gundam's always been like anti-war. That was always the message with Gundam. It was supposed to just show you like how deadly and cruel war could be and why you shouldn't do it. Oh, real quick, let's get this out. Alright, guys. Who did you back? Who did you back yesterday night? It was really funny in our Discord when Keaton or Aiden on YouTube, he was saying, "Don't give up" in the final hour to his fellow Veronica people. Don't give up. We can still do it. He was trying so hard. Let's be clear here. A grown-ass man in armor with a giant axe. For 3 hours straight, he was beating on a little girl before he finally won. Are you kidding me? This voting gauntlet system is so broken at this point. Most of you guys were Ephraim, right? Now all the Ephraim people come out. Hey, where were you guys yesterday? Where were you guys yesterday? When I was talking about who were you guys backing, it was everybody was saying Veronica. Now you guys come out of the woodworks now that he's won? Wow. I was like stoned yesterday, dudes. Now you back me
I
up. Wow.
backed her mom in her basement when you didn't look.
I backed your mom in your basement when you didn't look. Okay, great. Anyways, that's really surprising. Look at you guys. All the Ephraim supporters are out here in force now that he's won. Wow. You guys are sure brave. But I'm just saying, like, Ephraim really meant it. He never picked a fight he couldn't win. Alright, so here we go. Let's see how I did. Wow, this loading circle. 4,680. I did make top 5k. Nice. Final round, 281. Oh shit, that's pretty high. And then army victory bonus of 500 feathers. Let's go. You win. So I wanna say I saw this since day one. I always knew Ephraim was gonna win this because he doesn't pick fights he can't win, and I was totally not on Brave Ike's side at the start, and I was totally not with Brave Ike trying my best to kick Ephraim's ass, and being kind of upset that, you know, we didn't win the coin flip at the end. And I totally wasn't considering going for Veronica until I saw how many flags I had, and the fact that, you know, Ephraim had like six hours of bonus straight or some shit like that. I totally didn't see all of that, and that did not influence influence me at all. And I didn't like say Veronica was gonna win and that she was gonna have the cleanest victory ever. I didn't do or say any of those things, guys. I knew from the start Ephraim was gonna win. Yeah. Anyways, he pulled it off. Congratulations. You needed 3 hours straight of bonuses to beat up a little girl. Very manly of him, of course, and I still can't believe he won, because it just proves to you how broken voting gauntlet is. Do you guys realize at this point, the team with more people on it has lost? I don't think there is anything in all of Fire Emblem that pisses people off more than voting gauntlet. Because at this point, voting gauntlet is all about pissing people off. You guys realize that, right? No matter what, the majority is pissed off at all times. This mode is like the most backwards mode I've ever seen. I understand that people aren't going to be happy if the most popular character wins literally every time, but when the most popular character almost never wins, and it's called voting gauntlet, as in your votes should matter, goddamn, they're fucking this up. So yeah, this is easily my least favorite mode in the game, because it's just for feathers. That's it. Like it just pisses people off. People who actually care just get pissed off. I just want to be clear. I'm kind of salty that we won because we didn't deserve it. Team Veronica deserved it. And can you imagine being on Team Veronica? You don't have bonuses for hours and hours and hours, and you have to stay up and like wait for that 1 hour bonus, and then you make sure you're there. Undertake. Wait, is that? Motherfucker, he's like 20 ranks above me. Are you kidding me? Do I even show up on his radar? Undertaker. Okay, wait. That is paper, right? I think that is paper. I'm gonna make sure. Wow. I feel insufficient as a man. But then I was missing 200 flags because I didn't finish the arena. I didn't finish the 2 arena runs to get 200 more flags. Wow. Paper passed me. Now I feel bad. You know, stream's over, guys. I don't want to play this game anymore. I quit. Yeah, see you guys tomorrow. I'm gonna go kill myself now. Good night. Oh, why the hell did Veronica lose? Because this game sucks. There you go. All right, well, no, we actually have to do more runs. But fuck you, Paper. How the hell did you pass me by like 20 ranks? We even got like top 300, dude. Top 300 on a team. Don't commit Sudoku. Yeah. All right. Anyways, real quick, let's be clear here. It was a great victory by Team Ephraim because it just proves how broken the system is. And honestly, Team Veronica, you guys fought hard and you guys got the like short end of the stick. You guys didn't even get to use. How many of you guys on Team Veronica actually got like used all your flags during the bonuses? Because I don't think that's even possible. I don't even think you got enough rounds of bonuses to use all your flags. But yeah, it was ridiculous. It was the worst voting gauntlet I've ever seen. Nims, kill me, please. No. You know, I want Lynn to win because I love Lynn because she got robbed versus Camilla. But outside of that, Veronica, I knew Veronica was really popular, but I just found it really weird that Veronica was this popular because she hasn't done anything in the story to make her that likable. Ike's also very popular. Ike beating Hector was already bullshit enough. But yeah, I didn't think Ephraim was gonna win. So congrats, Ephraim. And also, fuck Brennan. Yeah. All right. You still upset about that, Nims? Yes. I will never stop being upset about that. I had 800 flags left waiting for a multiplier. This is what I mean. Like, it's just depressing. It's just depressing. Voting Gauntlet, the worst mode in the game. Do you guys agree with that? Brennan's still tier 15. Yeah. Whoa, hey Soleil. Come at me, bro. I had 2,000 flags left. Okay, maybe you're just not playing the game if you had 2,000 flags left. Yes, I agree. Yeah, you have to give relay defense a chance. I'll play it tomorrow. The biggest thing I wanted to do the biggest thing I want to do in the next few days, guys, is just to make sure I go to bed on time. That sounds really simple. I know it does, but like seriously. Whoa, thanks, Soleil.
This was a mistake. Nims bullies me daily.
Wait, how? You're only subbed for 2 months? I thought you were subbed for more than that. Thank you so much, though.
Sure.
But yeah, the biggest thing I want to do. Wait, why are we still? Oh yeah, we have to use jam key. The biggest thing I want to do is just to make sure I go to bed early enough. That way, every morning I can just like check out the news, make some videos on it, or like do some editing, and then do stocks and stuff. Like, I just want to make sure that way at least I can like do streams on time. The reason why today's stream wasn't on time was because I watched I watched Gundam Origin. But outside of that, it was because I got up at 10 a.m. I went to bed at like about 2 a.m., 3 a.m. And I woke up at 10 a.m. because my schedule is all messed up, right? I didn't even, I woke up naturally. So by the time of normal streaming time at around like 6 p.m., that's what I'm aiming for when it comes to streams. I was just dead tired. So that's why I couldn't do a stream right away. And I had to like watch something to like motivate myself.
All right. Yes.
So yeah, that's the biggest thing I want to do. That's why today's stream is late. I want to fix my sleep schedule, and then I can be a functional member of society again. Actually, who am I kidding? But yeah, I need to fix that, and it will really make things better.
I am ready.
Also, if I can get a shot on Est, that's EXP, man.
Okay.
What the fuck, shove? Shove is the most bullshit move. All right, we're leveling up, boys. Yes. We just need this to happen a bunch of times more. We're level 2 now. Oh my god, look at that EXP. Look at that growth. +1 to everything. My senses, they sharpen. Yes. Yes. Now we just gotta do it like, I don't know
Be happy.
how many more times. But, holy shit, we leveled. Level 1 jam key and 3 dances. Good luck with that.
I will.
You're literally hitting zeros. Nims, I have 468 free-to-play orbs. What should I do? Save it. If you save a large amount of orbs, decide on a hero you want to +10 and wait for that hero. So, great heroes to +10 are like Legendary Hector, and Legendary Hector, because because he just looks so immaculate. Everything
Alright.
about
Shall we go?
Legendary Hector
Guide my
just
bow.
gets to me, man. He's such a beautiful, stunning man, and he's awesome in the meta too. But he's also Hector, so yeah. Pick a hero you wanna +10, and then
Okay.
use them for arena.
I will.
Oh yeah, Legendary Marth is also really good, but okay, no homo, guys. Okay, sort of homo, but mostly no homo.
Okay.
Who would you guys pick out if you had to pick one guy in Fire Emblem to marry? Assuming you're a guy. If you're a girl,
Be happy.
number one, what's your number?
Yes.
No, but
I'm
if you're a guy and you had to like marry a guy in Fire Emblem, who would it be?
I will.
Somebody say Alphonse. I'm just not. Okay, sure. I do think Alphonse would be a great submissive lover. I do think he would cry in your arms every single night. Yeah, definitely. Ephraim. Yeah, Ephraim does seem like a pretty cool guy, especially with, you know, what's happened recently. He's a winner. Hector. Yeah, Hector. He's my guy too.
Sure.
Marth. Okay, well, we're talking about girls right now. Lowen. Interesting. Libra. Whoa.
Alright.
Can monks actually get married? Lloyd or Hector? I hope you mean the actual Lloyd, because the Lloyd in this game kind of looks like he's having some difficulties in life. Yeah, but outside, okay. Yeah, I hope it's not that one. Oh, we're gonna level up again. I love how this game doesn't have like oh wait, no, we oh,
Guide my bow.
Jamkey, no. This is opportunity level up, but you're doing 0. Okay,
I'm Shigure.
one sec, we're gonna have to wait for that.
Be happy.
Okay, Linus, Lucas, Oliver. I mean, some people are into pillows. Yeah, I get it.
I am ready.
Still 0? Please, Jamkey,
Yes.
no.
I will. Okay.
Elliewood, close second. Wait,
Okay.
I hate Elliewood. He left Hector in his time of need. Eldigan. That's an interesting choice. I actually don't know how Eldigan is as a person. But he has Fury 6, so he might he might die really early on. I don't know. All right, one sec.
Be happy.
Shall we go?
Alright,
I am ready.
Here we go. Robin is best, and he is hot. So, the problem with so this has always been weird to me when people find like their avatar characters as hot or stuff like that. I just think to myself, they're supposed to represent yourself, you know. So it's like self-cessed, I guess. It's just weird. I can never say like I can never say like I want to screw I can never say like I want to screw female Corin, because it just feels like I want to screw myself.
Okay.
That feels weird.
I'm
So
Shigure.
yeah, I can't say. Oh my god, we don't
Yes.
kill. She's so quick. 46 speed. Wow.
Shall we go? I am ready.
I want to marry Brigand Boss. Well, the problem marrying Brigand Boss is like you'll always be his bitch. Oh shit.
Shall we go?
Brigand Boss is hot.
I will.
Please.
All right.
Are you telling me that you wouldn't F yourself? Yes, I wouldn't F myself. I ship Rise and Robin? Rise and Okay. What's wrong with self-cessed? Alright. Let's be clear here. It's important to love yourself till you stick it in yourself. Then that's a bit too
I'm
much.
Shigure.
Send Alfonso home.
Look, if I could send Alphonse home, I would have done it already. Thank you for the resub, the Reddit commander. By the way, I have tried that. Have you guys ever tried sending Alphonse
I am
home?
ready.
I'm actually kind of curious how many of you guys actually tried it out. Because that was one of the first things I ever tried in this game. I was like, wow, I hate this guy. I'm never going to use him. And then the game's like, no, you can't. You have to use him. And then I cried all night.
All right.
Yeah. It was literally like within the first 5 minutes of playing this game, I was like, I already don't like this guy. Do I have to use him? And then there's a send home function. I tried it out.
Okay.
Unfortunately, yeah, you have to use him.
Yes.
Imagine if you could actually send Alphonse home.
will.
Like,
Shall we go?
well, how would the story even work out at that point? Oh yeah, when SI came out, and you were like, back when, okay, guys, for me, it took me like 10 months to get my first Klein. All right, it was something ridiculous. I couldn't get
Guide
Klein
my
for shit.
bow.
Oh, we still use 0. Jabkey, please, you need to do like 1 damage to get
I am
EXP,
ready.
dude. But yeah, back when we,
Be happy.
wait, no, that's fine.
Guide my
Back
bow.
when we needed to like, back when I needed Death Blow 3 for my heroes, I didn't really have a lot of choices for it, and obviously I thought about Alphonse, and I tried to SI him. It was like, okay, if you can't send him home, maybe I was just
Alright.
really hoping for it. Maybe you
will.
can use it for SI.
Yes.
Of course, that didn't work
Alright.
out, but I did try that as well. What about Abel? Yeah, Abel took me a long time as well. I think Abel was even longer.
Okay.
My first Abel I got was like in the new year.
Okay. Be
It was like
happy.
Roy and Abel and Klein were heroes I could just never pull. But yeah, it took me at least 8 months, 8 to 10 months before I got those heroes. Frenzy redeemed another Twitch shout. Shout out to Simple Flips, and it's Nathaniel Bendy every fucking time. What does that even mean? You just keep making me say. What does it even mean? So why aren't you using Eflin over Jam and Archer? Oh yeah. I could.
I will. All right.
I'm Shigure.
Does anybody know what that even
I am
means? Simple
ready.
Flips. It took me about 10 months to get Roy and Lila, and they came in the same circle for me. Don't you guys find that weird? To not even have a chance at those heroes, because for the longest time I had no TA. I had no Swordbreaker.
Be happy.
I had no Deathblow. It was really weird.
All right.
And
Guide my bow.
and then other people were like, oh yeah, I've gotten like 20 of them, and I'm like, just like, what are you talking? How? Yeah, but that stuff is
will.
just the way it works is super strange.
Okay.
Yes. Shall we go?
Can't kill Sigurd. Why?
All right.
All right, real quick, Sigurd,
Be
if I gave you a choice of killing your friend, would you do it? Personally, I've never been short on fire like
I'm
that.
Shigure.
All right.
Severe, you're just lucky to not be short on
Alright.
fire like that. Why do you continue to
I
demonetize
am
yourself?
ready.
You know, nowadays I make solo from YouTube, I don't even care anymore. Alright. What will you do, Sigurd? Of course you'll kill your friend. It's okay. You basically killed him in your own game anyways.
Shall we go?
Okay. Okay.
Oh, I should have done that first. Whatever.
Sure.
Change
I'm
to Twitch.
Shigure.
Well, I
will.
literally make nothing on Twitch. I don't make any ad revenue on Twitch, guys, because I'm not a
Alright.
partner. If I were a partner, I literally couldn't stream on. If I were a partner on Twitch, I can't stream on YouTube. But then I could get ad revenue on Twitch. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. I have 1 Tsubaki left. I considered using Tsubaki as a TA fodder at one point. I never did it, but to even have that thought seems so ridiculous now. What would you name the Wudao of bows? What would you... Wasn't there an actual name for that? For criticals? I say we drop YouTube. Of course the Twitch people say that. Wubo? No, that doesn't even make sense. Wugun, but it's actually a gun. Okay, you're really funny. No, but I swear there was a name for it. There was a name for it. Wubu. No. It's not Lubu, come on. Alright, let's start trying to use Eflin. I'm not gonna put level 1 Eflin in, that's too much work. Bodao. Bodao? Also, guys, Eflin, in terms of all the Tempest Trial heroes, how does she rank in terms of your favorite heroes? Like literally, you should be using her on every single run. She will max out her HM from Tempest Trials alone. If you're going for top 10k, anyways, top 5k. At the top 1k, she's definitely do it. Top 5k, I think she'd still do it. Good fodder? No, come on. 8 out of 10. She is cute. She is cute. Look at her art. Cute mini skirt. Really cute hand. Whoa. She has really tiny hands. Is she related to Reinhardt? She has really tiny hands. Really nice thighs. Really nice boots. And really tiny hands. Why does she have such tiny hands? What? They're so small! Okay. She's Sigurd. I know, guys. I've read this. It literally says right here. Also, this is so long. It even tells you who she marries, which is kind of iffy with me. The pair have a girl and a boy.
Veronica deserved to win. Run.
Yes, eyes. Veronica did deserve to win. I already talked about that, but thank you for a $10 donation. Fuck it. I got 500 feathers, so I'm not gonna feel bad for you guys. But yeah. Also, like, when did these get so long and descriptive? It literally tells you everything you need to know about Eflin. Younger sister of Sigurd. Has babies with Quan. Appears in whichever game. And also very cares deeply and about stuff. Anyways, she has some of the tiniest hands I've ever seen in this game. Still really cute though.
No, she didn't, Kappa.
She didn't? Wait, what do you mean she didn't? Okay, this art is pretty cute. Whoa. Whoa, some armpit action. Okay. You know, as I've said before, guys, the artists for Fire Emblem Heroes, they intentionally fetishize things. And they intentionally showed us that she's clean shaven and she has a nice armpits. This was definitely on purpose. Very interesting. Very good hurt art is what I'll say. So there's two parts of a body, 3 parts of a body that I think I've noticed that a lot of people have been targeting with artists. Number 1, thighs. Number 2, the belly, and then the arms. So the armpit though, that's fresh. That's a lot of legs, yeah, it is. She's pretty. It's not an armpit fetish. Guys, I don't have armpit fetish. I've seen it in like dojins where people lick the armpits of the girls and I'm just like, ew. Especially after they did some strenuous activity, I'm just thinking to myself, oh, that's nasty. Have you guys, I was gonna say, have you guys actually tried doing that? It's not.
Hey there, Nims, long time no see. Glad I have time to watch some of the stream tonight.
Oh, thank you, Toro Tantrum. Welcome back, dude. 5 months. And yeah, I'm glad you have some time. I know you guys are back to school now. We gotta make some time to actually play, whoa, another sub. Oh, it's Mike. Hey, Mike. Thanks for sub. We gotta make some time to play, crap, what was the game called? Za, please put that game on. 100% orange? I don't know. Sometimes, for whatever reason, a lot of things are slipping in my mind tonight. Oni-chan. We're gonna play Oni-chan when you're ready, dude. We can play Oni-chan whenever you want. Nims, you've been letting me down all night, man. Wait, how am I letting you down?
Shall we go?
Oh, Mario Kart 8. Yeah, we gotta play some Mario Kart 8 sometime as well.
Be happy. All right.
Shall we go?
Of course.
Is there a game you guys want to play with me that, well, you want me to play, and you know, it's hopefully multiplayer so I can play with you guys, that I'm not playing currently?
Okay.
I'm actually curious.
Be happy.
Though I'm not gonna do Fortnite, so don't bother asking.
I'm Shigure.
Together we can win.
Adventures of Lolo. 100% orange juice. Yeah, okay. 100% OJ. Yeah, we gotta make some time to do that.
I will.
It's been on my mind, but you know, studying for exams and stuff has been kind of rough.
Sorry.
All right.
The Landsbreaker will kick my ass. PUBG. You know, I'm actually interested in trying PUBG out. I do watch Shroud play the game on occasion.
Be happy.
Shall we go?
Okay.
It's still insane to me, like how many people watched him play PUBG, to the point where he was making like tens of thousands of dollars a month from just playing PUBG. That was crazy. Skullgirls. All right. I've checked out Skullgirls before. I'm no good at it, unfortunately. It's really cool though. Did you ever have a pet?
I will.
Do you really want that story? Literally every one of my pets are dead. It makes me feel so bad as a human being.
Of course.
I'm Shigure.
Yeah. We're not talking about pets today. Oh boy.
Okay.
Okay. I want to be clear. It's not because I'm a shitty pet owner.
Sure.
Okay, fine. It kind of is because I'm a shitty pet owner. But all
Oh,
things must
sorry.
die, and sometimes they die in my care.
Alright.
Yo, let's go with that. Lightning Derp said, "I had a dog, then I ate it." Oh, Lightning Derp, welcome to the welcome to our guild, by the way. In AL, I finally found room for you, dude.
Together we can win.
No, guys, I was reading what he said. I did not do that. Jesus Christ. I should have really said. Lightning Derp said. I did not. That's not. No, that's not me. Don't worry.
Okay.
That's kind of awkward.
Shall we go?
Though, oh shit, he's gonna die. Oh, he didn't die. Wow. Though seriously, if anybody's like, has anybody ever eaten their pet? I don't think so. But just like the thought of it, I don't think you can ever do that because you just treat the pet like you treat it like family. It's like imagine eating your brother or sister. I mean, like really like devouring them, not some kinky shit. Like if you're into incest, that's fine and stuff, but like not that kinky shit. I mean, like literally devouring them. Yeah, I don't think you could.
Sorry.
So that's the way I see it when you talk about eating your pets. So yeah, let's not do
Alright.
that.
Be happy.
Oh crap, I can't move. Me, I ate a chicken once on a farm. You know, I told this story before on YouTube, but it's been a while, so I guess some of you guys probably didn't hear it. But when I was a kid, when I was still back in China, we lived on like the 21st apartment, 21st, 14th or something. I don't know. I forgot how many floors, but it's really really high up. And
Alright.
we had
Be happy.
we had this chicken. Oh crap.
Go buy yourself Minecraft or something. Yes, that is $25 plus the $2 tax.
Thanks, Frenzy. Why would you? Okay, thank you.
Shall we go?
Anyways, as I was trying to say, thank you so much, but I had like people were visiting and they brought over this chicken, all right?
Be happy.
And I like this chicken a lot. I was playing with it, and she's dead. All right, and I was playing with it, and then like when it came time for dinner,
Alright.
it's like young Nimious and his adventures with chicken, and I was just like
Sure.
watching it run around on the rooftop. Well, it's not like the rooftop, but it's like the balcony area. And then when I heard that they were gonna eat the chicken, I wanted it to get away and be free. So I didn't really understand the fact that, you know, chickens can't fly
I'm
at that
Shigure.
point.
Okay.
So but you know, I wanted it to be free
Together we
and not
can
get
win.
eaten. So I just lifted the chicken up past like the railing part, and then I let it be free. I just pushed it over. Now, unfortunately, I'm not tall enough to see what happened, but I did hear the flapping of wings, and apparently,
Shall we go?
it kind of splattered. From what I remember, when I told my parents about it, and they said they went down and checked it out. Anyways,
Alright.
that is the adventure of young Nimious and
Sure.
chicken pet for a couple hours. We never ate the chicken, so I guess I got what I wanted. Nims, you get weirder every day. Look,
Alright.
I was a kid. It's a
Shall we
chicken.
go?
I didn't want to eat the chicken. He's in a better place now. That's all that matters. What a waste of good food. Keep in mind, I was like 3 or something. I didn't understand what was gonna
I'm
happen.
Shigure.
Oh crap, we're getting our ass kicked. Oh boy.
Of course.
He died regardless. Yeah, but I didn't understand that at this point in time. Nims, you question your sanity. Look, everybody, while they're growing up, they do weird things. Oh, I baited Eflin to die. Oh, well, we might still be dead, but I baited out Eflin to die.
Okay.
Shall we go?
All right, now we gotta run. Oh, we can't run. Oh, we can run.
All right.
Oh, but we're killing our speed score. Nim, why are you stupid? Where's PETA? Also, when is Fortnite? We're not playing Fortnite. Also, there's no PETA in China. Come on, there's no way.
Sure.
I'm Shigure.
3 years old and already murdering. Okay, it's a chicken. I was trying to set it free. Also, as a kid in China, like, we did a lot of dumb things. Chinese apartments are huge, guys. But you can go on the rooftop as a kid, and you know, like, the rooftops all have these like sections of piping running along the side of the rooftop. So as a kid, oh, we're fucked. So as a kid, we would actually.
Here's an extra 10 so you can afford PUBG.
Okay, well, I want to try PUBG, but I don't know if I'll commit to it enough to justify buying it. If it goes on sale or something, I'll try it out. So thanks Frenzy and Severe for the donations. Anyways, as a kid, we would actually go onto the side of the railings, past the side of the railings onto the pipes on the side of the building. And keep in mind, this is like 20, 30, 40 stories off in the air. Well, like probably 20 stories. 30, 40 is that's a bit high. So just to like climb the thing. And I remember other kids doing it. But you know, literally if one kid just slipped, they would go splatter and they would die. But I remember kids doing that. And I remember one time I thought it would be funny if I pulled his hand off the side of the railing. And my memory is kind of blurry here. So I don't know what happened really, but I do remember one portion of it was that he was freaking out. Now I do not believe I killed him, because I'm pretty sure I have memories after that of him. So yeah, naughty kids. You shouldn't let kids go that far up. That was a look. When you're a kid, you do weird things for entertainment. And I don't think I killed him. Otherwise, I'm pretty sure I would remember it. Nims, you had an interesting childhood. Look, it was in China, alright? It was a different place, different area. I don't kill kids for entertainment. I didn't kill him either, but I just thought it was funny. But you know what? As a kid, you get all kinds of wrong ideas of what funny is, so yeah. Alright, what am I? Let's put in Shershi. We need somebody to kill Sigurd though. In Puerto Rico, me and my friends would just grab the tails of iguanas, and we did not know they come off. I was pretty weird kid too, Nibs. Yeah, yeah, I remember doing bad things to animals as well. Well, outside the chicken story, I think as a kid I would remember like chasing butterflies, and then ripping their wings off, because I thought, wouldn't it be great if they lived their entire life without flying? Oh boy, I was a bad kid. And then I realized it was wrong after like doing it to like 2 butterflies. Okay, wait, who the hell am I supposed to use for him? Okay, like, look, I remember these things because they made an impression on me. So, if anything, I never did these things again. That's why I remember them. Oh my god. Okay, guys, please, it's not that bad. Also need to decide on a dancer. I'm so distracted telling you guys these stories. I think that's fine. Yeah. You are mentally disturbed. Okay. Chances of me being mentally disturbed is rather minimum, considering I haven't done anything crazy yet.
Here's an extra $10 so you can have enough for PUBG.
Thanks, Severe. Why do you want me to play PUBG so badly? Oh yeah, but no, I know a lot of people play PUBG, but I would like to try it out, but I don't know. Maybe I'll wait. Like the thing is, like I'm scared that I'll take your money and then I'll just play it
Okay,
for like a day and I just stop playing it afterwards.
it's my time.
Guys, I'm sure if you search your soul and you look into your childhood, you're gonna have weird things happening in it too.
Let's be
And then you're gonna realize, Nim, you're not so crazy. I'm the crazy. No, probably not that far.
Yes, dear.
But yeah, I'm pretty sure everybody's done some weird
Gotta
stuff.
stay on guard.
For
I'm pretty
eternity.
sure you guys just don't
Yes,
remember it.
Minerva.
Everyone's probably done something. I didn't kill anything bigger than a spider. All right, number 1. I didn't try and kill it. It just kind of happened. It was a mistake.
Let's be happy.
What are you thinking?
For
Crap.
eternity.
Wow, we're taking too long to start
It's
this off.
my time. So.
I don't want to remember Nim. I don't want to remember that too. As a kid, you're there's a lot of things you just block out or things you just don't remember. To really remember these things, they have to be your first. They have to make an impression on you. Otherwise, your mind just blocks it out. You should read my shout out. Shouts to friends if you're placing his trust on Nimi to buy Minecraft. Maybe before you get to debate like Lancer and FSN. Why did you give me money to play Minecraft though?
Let's be
That's such a
happy,
weird
shall
thing.
we?
Are you?
For
I can't even
eternity.
tell if you're serious
What
about that.
bliss.
I shot a squirrel too. Are you sure? Okay. You did try to kill that kid. Well, when you're a kid, it doesn't come across your mind as in you're killing the guy.
Gotta stay on guard.
It comes across in your mind as in like, oh, you just want to scare him.
Quite so.
But I do realize like if that kid actually let go, that would be very bad. Well, obviously it's bad, but like something you would very much remember and scar you for the rest of your life. But as a kid, it doesn't even occur to you that something bad could happen.
What are you thinking?
Let's be happy.
Explaining it to me. I have bumped into the officers as a kid when I was like 3 or 4. Because I remember one day on top of the apartment, I just threw things down, and I think it freaked out people on the bottom. I don't think I actually hit anybody, but it freaked people out on the bottom. I think I was trying to hit somebody on the bottom. So it was like random stuff like. Okay, I should probably stop telling you guys from my childhood before everybody thinks I'm insane. But I do remember that.
What are you thinking?
Really should have brought a mage along because we don't really have a counter for that. Nims, you're a
Gotta
troublemaker.
stay on guard.
No kidding.
Quite so. Okay. For
I still remember my
eternity.
grade 1 teacher saying I was one of the most memorable kids she's ever had in her class.
Shall we?
But to be more specific, she said she wanted a kid just like me. A real troublemaker is what she said. I still remember that.
Yes, dear.
That was so funny to me, but yeah.
What are you thinking?
What do you think about Shershi's axe? One of the best upgrades in the entire game. One of the pure upgrades. I think it's like everybody should use it if you have Shershi.
Gotta stay on guard.
Crap. We need 2 attacks.
Let's be happy.
It's hard to forget Lion King and Kid off a building. Look, he didn't die. It's fine. Oh crap! You killed Roy with a. Oh, that's fine.
Minerva.
Should stream attempted murder in real life. Nah, I wouldn't do that. Now, I'm trying to remember if I did anything illegal. I don't think I've ever done anything illegal, so no, I don't think that's a problem. Though, if I did something illegal, I probably wouldn't share it with you guys, because I don't.
Okay.
It's not that I don't
For
trust you guys. It's just like I'll be literally admitting
What are you
my
thinking?
guilt on the interwebs, which would be a bad idea. I've done a lot of illegal things. Well, there's a lot of things technically, if you look at it technically, jaywalking is illegal. But let's be serious here. Nobody cares about jaywalking being illegal.
Sure.
Okay.
Well, this is
Shall
awkward.
we?
I
What
grossly
bliss.
overestimated this team.
Yes, dear.
Gotta stay on guard.
Wow. We do not even kill TL2.
What are you thinking? Gotta stay on guard.
Quite so.
Huh.
Okay.
Well, this is awkward. How should I
Let's be
do?
happy. It's my time for eternity. Okay.
Wow. Okay. Well, this sucks. 26 damage. Well, a bunch of heroes are gonna have to die. That's unfortunate. With that. I believe it is not illegal to find fictional females attractive if they are underage, weirdly enough. I do believe that is the case, unless you're Canadian, in which case it's still illegal.
I understand.
There's been a guy who was literally sent to prison for like 6 months because of such a thing. Oh my god! All right, I'm gonna have to use a proper team. This is just a random team I had set up in one. I didn't even know what her A slot skill was. All right, whatever. We did the official run on Inferno a while ago. I'm just getting the stuff from it.
It's all me.
Do you guys remember the first time you ever went trick-or-treating? I still remember it. It blew my mind because at that point I was still really new to Canada. I think it was within my first year of being in Canada, so everything was like just mind-blowing for me. Like everything about Canada was so weird, so different to me. And then the fact that you went to a mall and people gave you free candy, I was just like, what the fuck? It This is incredible. I want to do this forever. And I literally said that. And if possible, I would love to do trick-or-treating forever. It's just I think it's like socially frowned upon to do trick-or-treat at my age at this point, but yeah. I remember we went to a mall because wait, do malls still do trick-or-treating? Allow you to trick-or-treat? Because in Canada, like malls were probably one of the best ways to do your trick-or-treating. My favorite Halloween was when me and my twin brother dressed up as 1 and 2 in our freshman year of high school. That's pretty cool. As thing 1 and 2. That's pretty cool. I would have loved to have a twin, but I'm straight from China where one-child policy. Though saying that, like I technically had a sibling, but they never existed. Because if they existed, I would have never existed. As in, like they never it was never given birth to, like in that way. But yeah, it blew my mind. And the biggest thing, the most memorable thing I got from Halloween in my first year of trick-or-treating was I went as Charmander, by the way. My mom's friend, rest in peace, she got cancer later on and passed away. That makes me sad. She really liked me too. She like even took pictures of the Ultraman things I drew as a kid. Anyways, she bought me a costume. That was the first costume I ever got. It was a Charmander costume, and we went trick-or-treating with her daughter in this mall. And my favorite thing I got from trick-or-treating was at the trading card shop, where they literally just gave you cards and like one piece of candy and a card at random. And because I was such a big fan of Pokemon at that time, I mean, no kidding, I'm dressed up as freaking Charmander. I actually went back in the line the second time hoping to try and get another card. But the guy in the front, and that's the reason why I remember this, I felt so ashamed. He's like, I already saw you. You were already here. You already got something. Go, that's all for you. Or something like that. And then he sent me away and I just felt so bad about it. I even waited in line for like 10-20 minutes. So I missed out on candy trying to do that. But I really want another Pokemon card. But yeah, that's a childhood memory, man. Anyways, trick-or-treating, it'll always have a special place in my heart. Though that speaks like volumes about me as a person to like prefer a Pokemon card over, actual treats.
Yes?
You sneaky boy. Well, man, at that time, like when you first move to a new country and everything like that, your focus isn't like actually like for the most part anyways. Wait, is he gonna attack? Yeah. Your parents' focus and stuff is like selling down like things like Pokemon cards and stuff you wouldn't really have the opportunity to get unless your family's rich. Then none of that applies to you. But yeah, for me it was that. You should hit him with your Ember attack and steal that card. Okay, that would have been cool, but no. Oh man. And also I as a kid playing Pokemon, did any of you guys understand Pokemon as a kid? I sure as hell didn't. I would literally just like use any Pokemon card. Like we would try and play it, but we would like these rules are too complex. So I would literally just like summon a Blastoise immediately. Like screw this evolution shit. Who has time for that? Just use whatever card comes out. The actual game of Pokemon I could never understand as a kid, and I would just like do whatever. Oh, we maxed out our barracks. And I told this before, but like the way my friends and I treated the Pokeball was this. And fuck the actual Pokemon games where you can't do this, but literally we would, if you use a Pokeball on your opponent's card, on your opponent's Pokemon, they would have to give you their card. And that's how we play Pokemon. And we just throw Pokeballs at each other's Pokemon, and we would just exchange cards a lot. I think I came out ahead of that, which is why I really like that rule. Of course you can't do that even in real Pokemon because oh man, the Smash Barracks button. Because you can't actually steal other people's Pokemon games. But like, okay, that's what we played it under. I still remember the first time. I still remember getting robbed in a card. I remember when I first got Mirror Force. It was a super rare card back in the day in Yu-Gi-Oh! And this other kid, I forgot his name at this point. I swear, like up to a couple years ago, I still remember his name. he literally said it was a fake card. He like made it in a dent on the right side of it, and then he took it and he gave me he literally took it, and then I think he later on felt bad and he gave me a bunch of shitty cards, and then he considers it a trade or whatever. But he literally stole my Mirror Force and told me it was fake, and now he'll take it, and he'll take it. Like, fuck that guy. I still remember that. I was like 6. I'll always hold that against him. If I ever see him again, I'll punch him in the face. But yeah. So they never say stuff like that. But realistically, I feel like there's a lot of people in this world that you should have probably punched in the face. I'm not saying you definitely should, and if you do so, it's not my fault. But just saying. There's just so many people. There's just so many things you let go, and the biggest thing feel the way or think the way I do about certain people. Because again, let's be clear. If they tried to make things right, or they made an effort and they legitimately gave it a chance, tried to make things right, then no, I wouldn't hold a grudge. I only really hold a grudge when they either like lie and deceive me, or they fully don't try at all. Yeah, that's the only time. Like I had a friend of mine. I helped a friend of mine on a math test, and it was basically like kind of cheating because I literally slipped him a note during the test, and he got caught. And then he pointed out to me, but I let that go because okay, number one, we both got like an indoor suspension. I think I told this story, but he was really apologetic about it, and he was just really scared about things, and he like gave me some he like made things up to me. He literally even gave me like his most prized possessions which were some Yu-Gi-Oh cards. And yeah, like that, I fully understand the effort. Like obviously I prefer you if you never did that, because I was just helping out because you asked for the help. Even though it was kind of like, I fully accept that, it's fine. I get it. It's okay. But if you literally just like pretended nothing happened and then that's it, then yeah, I would be pissed off at him, because you went out, you didn't have to bring me down as well when this is something you wanted as well. Like things like that. As a kid, that happened. That's an instance where I don't hold a grudge or something. Like if he literally did nothing, I would have. Can you help me with some trigonometry? No. Never trust people in general unless you're comfortable with them. Yeah, no, I was comfortable with him. But yeah, like there's just it's hard to talk about these things because it's very easy for people to shake their heads at it, or to not understand you, or to like disapprove of it. But I really think you should be accountable for what you do, and you should try and make things right, and try always to do the right thing. And what is right or wrong is obviously up to you. Like you can't be looking at right and wrong in terms of like what you think other people view it as. Here's something like people don't really understand. It doesn't matter if what you do is actually right. It doesn't matter if you do the right thing. Like if you do something that's right and people don't think it's right, then it's not actually right. It matters more that they think it's right, even if it's wrong. As long as they think it's right, it's okay. It's such a stupid thing, but that's how it works, guys. Good night, Paper. Nims is the best motivational speaker. No, I'm not. I'm just saying, like these are lessons you have to learn in life. It's just rough. Even if like a couple months down the road, years down the road, people realize, hey, you're right. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. What it matters is like at the initial moment if they think it's right or wrong. Anyways, it's just really dumb. There's a lot of things I don't agree with how people function. So that's the way I am. It's just having thought about these things, having like dealt with so much of this crap is just it gets to me. What the fuck are you, 83 or something? Like chill, dog. Like okay, no, I just want to point that out. Yeah, and you really shouldn't be so trusting. That's the worst part. But yeah, there's been so many experiences in my life where I look back at it and I'm just thinking to myself, hey, if I was just like a bit more understanding, or a bit more protective, or a bit more like restrained, things would have been better. Anyways, let's do some runs for free, or for fun, or whatever. I specifically remember times in my life where like I trusted people with like passwords and stuff like that, and then you got screwed over. And you might think, of course that happens, but you never like give this stuff out unless there's a reason to, a reason for it. When I promise I never want to break them, but when they do break, I feel really bad about myself, right? And same here. If I do that and it doesn't work out, I do feel bad. I try and make it up, despite what it seems like I actually do. But it's good to have a conscience. If you don't feel, if you literally like break promises and you don't feel bad about it, then yeah, okay. That's the worst part.
Let's go.
It actually gets easier to lie, to be a terrible person essentially. Can we actually take on 2 heroes with Anna?
Yes. Okay, my turn?
Yeah, we can.
All
I
right,
think we can.
onward.
Why the fuck are you giving out passwords? So for example, like if for example in FEH and you couldn't play the game for a while, obviously it's not for FEH. If you couldn't play the game for a while and you wanted somebody to like get your daily orbs for you, right? And you think it's completely harmless because number one, if they get your account, what the hell can they do? Nothing, right? There's no value in it. If somebody takes your account, in FEH, what can they like? It literally does not matter. Is what you think. And in the case of mine, where it was like for this game called Guns, you can't have transferable equipment. Like there's nothing of value there. He could literally do nothing with my account to serve his own. The most he could do is like be an imposter, like pretend he's me or something like that. But like there's no value in doing that. And this is a guy I know. But literally, even for the least worrisome things, people will screw you over on. Like even flat out zero benefit to him to do this, he did it. So yeah, like, and this is somebody I knew for months at that time. So yeah, like it's you literally think like, why would anyone do these things? But no, there are literally people who would do these things because they just get a kick out of it.
Okay.
And by the way, I've heard of that for FEH, where people did trust people with their passwords just so they can help them out for small things like, you know, grabbing daily orbs when they have no access to things, and then they send all their heroes home. Like, why would you do that? Yeah. It gets to me how people could be sometimes. Just because, you know, people are online, they don't treat you like real people. Like, if I screwed them over, this is really funny. Ha ha ha. No. Wow, that's messed up. But like that literally happens. I hate people sometimes, right? The thing is, like, you can be trusting, but you probably shouldn't be. In most cases, I think, you know, the people you trust on these things wouldn't screw you over, but I've literally talked to people where this exact same thing happened. Good thing my friends aren't like this, right?
Yes?
Honestly, I hate the idea of treating people like online, offline, you know? Because they're just people. You know, it doesn't matter if there's this friggin' screen and you can just like... It's just when people are online, they think they could just press the block button and that's it. That's the end of everything. They never have to see you again, so this is okay. Like, that sickens me. But even like with all of that, oh, actually, I want to see if Exalted, we can take Exalted. Oh, it was okay. We'll see if we can take it.
Okay.
But yeah, people do those things,
Who
guys.
next?
It's messed up. I just wish people never did that. Just treat people like people, online or offline.
Yes?
How will you reach tier 21 when there's legendary Marth roaming around? I mean, he won't kill. I just want to see how much damage you do. I don't share my information to common strangers. That's well, the thing what I'm trying to argue about is like, don't treat people like strangers. But I get it. Can we kill Marth?
Do my best.
I actually don't think we can kill Marth. He does very little damage, but we're not gonna kill him anyways.
Yes?
Let's be real, everyone's two-faced. Yeah.
Huh?
Speed Art Gamer says, I want a girlfriend who acts feminine. What? I'd also would to have your grammar, please. That likes video games and anime. Quan sucks. All right, great.
Let's go.
Usually when you wish for something like that, it never works out. I don't know, you're not even talking about the character of a girl, you're talking about things you want her to, like her preferences, which is not what you build a relationship on. You should talk about topics like these more often, super entertaining. I do a lot, but I think people get annoyed at me. Oh, we would have one-shotted him, holy crap. Fuck you, Marth. Even though we're my staff. I do talk about these things quite often. It's just, I feel like it gets to people, because they're like, hey, I didn't come here to hear about these topics. I came here to watch a game, and you're like not even talking about the game. But I do try and put it in because I do know people do enjoy it. It's just like I have to reach a balance with it.
Onward.
Alright, let's actually see if this actually works out. Anna is such a bad hero for this this
Who
week.
next?
She just doesn't do very well. Just for memes is such a bullshit reason for things these days. Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes. All right. Yeah. Who next?
People.
Yes.
It's like, you know, even as a kid, you're taught to treat people like how you want to be treated. Yet people forget that all the freaking time. And it's funny, like the worst part about this is, even as we talk about it and some of you guys are really understanding about it, I bet some of you guys have done it. You know, done the exact same things. I know I have. There's no shame in doing that. I'm just saying, like, this what should be a golden rule, like I've broken it as well. I don't, like, sometimes when you break these things, you don't realize it. Alright, you flat out don't realize it until somebody else points it out to you. You know? For some people, literally, they do these things and they don't think it's a problem. And until somebody else points out to, like, exactly why it's a problem. Like, for me, I've told you guys, there's been people in my life where they literally told me they don't want to be friends with me anymore. Right? It's shocking when somebody says that to you, of course. You never expect it. You never see it coming. Well, unless you're openly an asshole, then yes, you will see it coming. But I didn't understand it. I didn't think I was, like, gone to that point. So but you know, that's my point. Even though we think we'd never do these things, or we would never do these things, if you're not careful, you might actually do these things. Well, that's harsh. Yeah. In this case, it was somebody I knew from high school. We went to the same university. He came 1 year after me, and we were really good friends in high school as well. So I never saw it coming. But I apparently let him down on several things, so that's why it happened. But, you know, that's what I mean. Like, you think you're not being an asshole to somebody, but apparently you are. And when he explained everything to me, I still thought it was kind of iffy. Like, I think it's, like, too far to not be friends with somebody over, like, he depended on me for small things, and I didn't do those things. Like, over the summer, he wanted to,
My dad taught me not to put my PP in toy ships as a kid. Now I try to put my PP into Enterprise, but I turn on the light and it's San Diego again the 5th night in a row, goddammit.
Glacies, you should, just embrace San Diego already. It's pretty clear she loves you, dude. Just make her your wife already, dude. But thank you for setting the mood. Okay. What was it talking about? Yeah. During the summer, I didn't like. He wasn't a student, formally a student for the university yet, so he couldn't take advantage of the faculties like gyms and stuff. And because I could actually get him in, but I would have to make time to like go with him to the gym and stuff to do that, and I didn't do that. Or like for like tennis, he wanted to go play tennis, but I never like went up for it. Outside the first time we played tennis, I never played again with him. But yeah, he said a lot of things like that. And I get it, like I let him down, but I ultimately, like, when I did these things, I didn't think it was such a big deal. There's probably more, but you know, when you remember these things, your mind usually edits out the worst parts, so you don't feel like such a villain. But yeah, I completely get it. Sometimes to one person, like, you just really let them down, and then it happens that way. I lost a close friend of mine a couple years ago due to a misunderstanding. He didn't trust me when I didn't do anything. Yeah, and that happens. That happens. Sometimes it's not on purpose, but sometimes you. I'm just saying, like, sometimes you actively made the choices for somebody to not like you anymore, even though it wasn't on purpose. Nim's playing tennis. Here's something you guys don't know about me. Back in university, I was really back in high school, I was really active. I actually was a wrestler. Like, I wrestled for years. I did cross country and archery.
Remember that kid you killed in China? Yeah, that kid was your friend's father. You messed up, Nim.
You know, the funny thing is, in China, in that apartment, it was all workers of the same factory, because every worker of the factory literally got an apartment for free. You know, that was part of your compensation for working for the company. So my dad knew his dad. Which is why I think I didn't kill that kid, because if I did, my dad would probably beat the shit out of me. And I would remember it. Unless he beat the shit out of me so hard I got brain damage, and I don't remember it. But I am pretty sure that kid's alive. I don't remember his name, but I shouldn't be able to remember his name because it was like 4, but I'm pretty sure he's fine. Don't worry about it. Worst thing is that he spread rumors of me being a traitor, and some of my friends that know him didn't want to be friends with me. Yeah. Oh shit. We're done with that. Yeah, it sucks, man. But that's life for you, man. you gotta take whatever you can out of these miserable moments so that hopefully you take these lessons to improve your life, to prevent it from happening again or whatnot. But yeah, best of all is just to never deal with it. Anyways, that kid is totally dead, homie. Please, come on. I was about to say, if you guys killed somebody, number one, if you did kill somebody, please don't tell me. I don't want to get you guys in trouble. I appreciate everybody here. But I think if you did kill somebody, you would remember it. But I've read a lot of times in our lives where we would cut these memories out of ourselves. So you could actually literally kill somebody, and depending on the shock factor, you might not ever recognize that you killed somebody. But that's just, okay, I actually want to mention this. Have you guys ever gone like the thought of like random thoughts, and it's not because I'm crazy, of like pushing somebody or like doing something that like would seriously harm a person? Before you make up your mind here, listen up. I read this concept of a lot of people's minds have these random thoughts. It's not because you're crazy. It's because your mind's doing a check to see, like, test your sanity level, or to check how in control you are. There's a term for it. I don't remember what it's called anymore. There's like an entire Reddit dedicated to this concept, and people are just explaining like all these messed up things that came to their mind. And obviously it shocks them. They never do these things, but it happens. It's really weird. You guys should look into that. It's not because if it has ever happened to you, it's not because you're crazy. I just want to say that right now. It's literally because your mind does this check. Ah, crap. It would be better if I just remember what it's called. But yeah, I mean, the human mind wanders. Like, if you ever watch American Psycho, the guy's having sex with this hooker, right? And he's looking in the screen, looking in the mirror, and looking at himself. And in next moment, he like wakes up, and he's thinking about all sorts of random things while it's happening. Like, he's not thinking about screwing the hooker. He's literally thinking about like what he's gonna do tomorrow, like what he's gonna have for breakfast. Like, the human brain is such an interesting thing. It's just, yeah. If you ever get a chance in university or whatever, take a psychology course. This stuff is super interesting. The term is called being crazy. No, it's not. But for real, do you expect an answer? No, I don't actually expect an answer. I don't think people want to tell everyone they're crazy, or like get interpreted as crazy. Circus is in town. Nims feels really bad, smug. Hey, Circus. I'm a psychologist, can't confirm. Yeah. Wait, are you really? That's such... There's a lot of people with cool jobs that have come by the stream. It's been really interesting. I thought of doing messed up things, but never done them, but never will do them, like killing. Yeah. Yeah, it's happened to me before, and for the longest time, I thought, okay, maybe there's something messed up with me. Obviously, I've never done these things. Even despite, like, whatever I say, I've never actually, like, done... despite the things, like, I revealed to you guys, I'm not a psychopath. I've never killed somebody. I've never done anything like that. But, like, literally, you do get these thoughts, and it's just, if you're insecure about it, it does mess you up. In psychology, there's this thing, like, again, I don't remember the term, but if you keep thinking about it, even though like you'll never do it, if you just keep thinking about it, you might crack and just do it. Like, you just trick yourself into becoming the villain, you know, essentially. Yeah, you killed that kid. I did not kill that kid. I think about killing people a lot. Okay, that's not really what I mean, but like, if it does happen, chances are you're not crazy. Okay, wow. It's a sanity check, like what you could do, and you explore it, but don't do it. Yeah. Anyways, it's just interesting concepts. I don't know. I read a lot of stuff, and a lot of stuff comes to mind. I'm one of those people whose brains wander a lot, which is why like when I do something, I'm really focused on it. Like, if I study, I'm dedicated to studying for the next long while, or if I'm like, you know, really into something, I get really into it. But yeah, I'm one of those people. I don't know what's classified as. Really forgetful about words nowadays. Supa, did you just chi 50? What the heck? Okay, how's this phrase? You either die a hero or live long enough to see yourself become the villain. I don't really believe in that because that's super morbid. I don't think most people do that.
Here.
Thanks, Supa. Can we talk about something happy? I think we're naturally drawn to sad things. You see it in the news, don't you? There's a reason why the news is filled with sad shit. I mean, there's obviously happy things, but there's a reason why they keep reporting on people who die, or like killings and whatnot, because that gets more attention than the happy things. It's weird. Not a lot. The weird thing is, like, somebody else is happy, right? And for most people, they don't take joy out of that. Like, oh, they're like, okay, that's great, congratulations. Like if some random stranger out there won $1 million, and that happens all the time because you see the lottery tickets and whatnot, you don't really give a damn. But somebody's dead, or like there's a school shooting, it's like, oh, that's terrible, even though you don't know a single person involved in that. You know, it's such a weird thing with how humans work. We like to feel better about ourselves by learning about the misfortunes of others. That too. Yeah, but I mean, the reason why happy things don't get talked about as much is literally because people don't care as much. I wish Nim was my father. No homo. These stories are great to tell your children how to deal with them. I don't think I've thought well enough about these things to tell kids. Should probably not tell kids because they might actually try some of that stuff. We're very sympathetic. That's what makes us human. Yeah. But I think with like how things are nowadays, like as time passes by, I think people get stop. What? Did I just press? No. Okay. All right. Anyways, just finishing up the quest.
Thanks, Justice.
Oh boy. I can't believe so many of you guys stay for the stream. If I'm not mistaken, there's 170 something people on YouTube and about 150 on Twitch. I hope you guys didn't come here expecting
Do you prefer tan lines on your fave Shoto lyric?
You prefer tan lines on your favorite show? That's such a trope with Shotas. No, because I don't prefer Shotas at all. Is that a trick question? No, I don't prefer Shotas. But yeah, I thank you guys so much for being here for the stream. Even though like ultimately we ended up talking about a whole bunch of random stuff instead of actually focusing on the game. Are you gonna try Dragilia? Yeah, definitely when it comes out. Still a bit of time, right? At the end of the month. What about Kid Gil? Kid Gil's actually really cool. I wait, no, I'm not thinking about like screwing him or anything, but I think he's really cool. Because FEH sucks right now. Oh boy. I feel like lately I've just been way too negative about FEH. You know that video where I talked about, I put it up as a video where I talked about the schedule and I gave my thoughts about FEH. There's like 10 dislikes on it. And there's only 60 likes. That's a really bad ratio. And I get it. It's because people don't like to hear about the, well, that, and there's also a lot of kids for the game. I'm not going to blame it all on kids, of course, but there's a lot of kids who, if you talk badly about anything that they like, they will just leave that dislike. Because ultimately, like, it's just my opinion. To disagree with it to the point of disliking the video I think is a bit much. How do you feel about gender bent show? No, we're not going into Shotas. Thanks. But yeah, ultimately, like, everybody has opinions on the game. I cannot stress it enough. I love this game. Like, I don't think if I didn't love this game, I would not have streamed it for over a year. Definitely not. It's just I truly wish IS just stepped their game up a bit. The biggest thing that gets to me with IS is that they're saving content. Like, they can't afford to do that. This game has been dropping down rankings in the app stores, and obviously you can hear it from the people in the stream. Like, people are not having as much fun as before. Like, it's getting stale. But IS is still saving content. Like, Beast units, for example, should have been out here a long time ago. Why are we only getting like, why are like half the banners we get? Well, not half the banners, but like about 2/3 about the, well, like slightly under half the banners we get are special heroes banners when we've been asking for like a ton of heroes. You know, just normal heroes to come into the game. You know, none of it makes sense. And it's just like endlessly frustrating for some people to the point where they quit. So yeah, it's like legitimate complaints of the game that they really should have fixed by now. Remember, you can empty your barracks now by making everyone into books. That is one good thing. Hey, Blissful Pablo, it's been a while, dude. That's one good thing that they've done. The real question is Fortnite dying. Is Fortnite dying? I still feel like it's one of the most. I still feel like it's way too popular. Dude, you're still streaming. Yeah. To change the game, you have to send feedback. I've sent feedback before, but literally, I don't think. With the way some of the Japanese companies work, they literally don't listen to anything but from feedbacks in Japan. And Nintendo, I think, is one of the worst companies when it comes to listening to people. If you guys have ever watched like a interview with Reggie, this guy gets it. This guy knows everything that Nintendo is doing wrong, yet continues to do. Yet, you know, he gets it because he knows he can't do anything about it. And that's the president of North America of Nintendo. I'm pretty sure like the Japanese side of the board of directors for Nintendo do take his input, but for the most part, they never act on it. So yeah, if you ever watch like interviews with Reggie and he gets asked these questions, which, you know, makes people question about Nintendo, he definitely knows, he recognizes them, but you know, like, he just can't do anything. Nintendo's like one of those backwards companies. It's just unfortunate. One of my friends actually dropped out of school and plays Fortnite all day now. It's pretty wild. Fortnite is, if you guys didn't know this, Fortnite's like pretty big for hockey players. Like a lot of hockey players play Fortnite, but it's gotten to the degree of like teams are literally scared of drafting players that say, "I'm a Fortnite player," or because there's been reports of there's been reports of like a prospect, like a first round prospect, you know. He apparently plays this game so much, even though he's been drafted by an NHL team, that he doesn't, you know, play hockey well anymore. He stays up all night playing this, and when he actually goes into matches where he's supposed to like, hockey's a very demanding sport. You know, he doesn't do anything. He can't put his all into it because he just has no energy. Like, it literally scares people to the point of, like, the idea of video game addiction scares people. And in his case, it's legitimately true. So people, if it becomes very clear you're a video game player to like hockey players nowadays, some teams literally will not draft you. And the thing is, when you're drafted, especially in the first round, chances are you get a guaranteed contract for $100,000. And then if you play for a couple years, you make millions. And if you're really good, you can make tens of millions, right? But literally, like, that's literally screwed over somebody's career. But Nim still doesn't play Fortnite. Yeah, I don't want to play Fortnite, thanks. Actually, Fortnite does interest me in a bit. I've watched so many people play it at this point that I do want to try it out for a bit, but I highly doubt I would ever, like, really get into it. I thought I was bad when I was a kid. Yeah. Imagine that, being drafted as a professional to be a professional hockey player, and then giving that up to play some stupid video game. That's just like, that's one of the craziest things I've ever heard. But yeah, that's actually true. All right, let's put somebody in. But when you think about it like that, people ruin their lives or their dreams for all sorts of dumb things. It happens every day. It sounds so stupid, but like, chances are you're doing it too. Like, for example, if you're Glacies, you're about to fail your counting test tomorrow because you didn't put in studying because you're here being a dumbass on stream, talking about stream, about shodas and shit. Anyways, Raptor says, I hate this gamer stereotype so much. People take it out of context and annoys the fuck out of me. Cheer 10. Yeah, it does too. Like, for one thing, my parents will never understand video games. Like, my parents don't understand streaming. Like, all they see it as, you're just playing a game. That's all they see it as. But that's not the case. Anyways, I only have accounting Tuesday, Thursday. Isn't tomorrow Tuesday? Oh wait, no. Tomorrow's Wednesday. I mean, today's Wednesday. Tomorrow's Thursday. Whoops. Scrubby's commentary YouTuber, and he got close to 250k in 6 months. Well, Fortnite's making video games a bad reputation. Is that actually? Well, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like with something like Fortnite, it's so incredibly popular. I don't know what to say about that. All right, let's get through this.
Right.
All right.
Wow, we talked for a long time. This stream we've just mostly been talking.
Wanna grab tea?
Also, like, what do you guys do while watching the stream? Because I'm very like it's very obvious nobody actually like watches too much of it. Well, I think some of you guys actually watch a lot of it, but like for the majority of people, they do something else. Like you're not like obviously not completely attentive to it. Casper says fapping. Great. Thoughts on VG results. I'm actually gonna make a video on it, but basically I think voting gauntlet is the worst game mode in this game. It ruins everybody's it makes people hate this game, especially people who actually cared about Veronica, especially people who like, because the way it worked was like Ephraim needed 3 hours straight of bonuses to beat her, and he had about 90% of the bonuses available, right? No, more than 90%. It was probably like 95%. I think she only had like 4 hours of bonuses, and of course like most of them were in the first day. So it was ridiculous. But I'm from Milano. I was on Team Ephraim, so I got 500 extra feathers, so I can't feel that bad. But yeah, it's a terrible result. Voting all is easily the worst mode in the game. The only way they can fix it is they drop the multiplier ratio. It's too high. It's just too high. Like, it doesn't matter if Veronica had 3-1 in terms of actual people playing. It doesn't matter because the bonuses go up to 7x. You know, there's no way we're gonna get a hero in finals with 7 times more people supporting. You know, to overcome that bonus by sheer brute force. And even then, you would get a coin flip ending. You know, it could just be any team to win. So yeah, it's easily the worst mode in the game right now. And people just have to like, it's forcing people to not give a damn, and it's leaving a bad taste in their mouths. So, what do I think about it? I think it was ass. The worst mode is forging bonds, to be honest. I think forging bonds actually has a bit of value in it. I think some people do enjoy forging bonds and getting to know the heroes. Even though forging bonds hasn't been done very well, let's be honest. The music stopped? No, it's still playing. Forging bonds hasn't been done very well, cause like last time with Veronica, guys. Did you actually make a connection with Veronica? The entire time's like, I can't make friends. Please help me make friends. Just say hello to people and you make friends. I said hello to everybody. I made friends. I'm so happy. Thank you so much. That's basically Veronica. You know? But it's not that deep. But at the same time, they're progressing. It's better to have it that way because people literally some people will build connections with their characters like that. For people who've like played Sacred Stones, I think Ephraim would have been more enjoyable, or like Blazing Blade for or no. Well, either way, as for Veronica, it's harder because she's original character. But for the characters in other games, when they mention these things,
do you
it does
prefer
get
with
to
or
people.
without foreskin shodas?
Do you prefer with or without foreskin shodas? The only time I've ever read a Shota Dojin is by accident, because so often you can't even tell the gender anymore. Like they hide it so well. You press it and you're like, oh my god, what is this shit? And then you leave. So yeah, neither, because I don't want Shotas. If I could show you guys what some, you know, it's not even fair. It's not even fair. What I mean is, when it comes to like traps and stuff, number 1, they draw them like a female. Number 2, the voice actor is female. Number 3, they write them as a female, but then they have a dick. Like, it's not even fair. It was intended to mess you up in the first place. You don't have a chance here, man. When are we using Pornhub Live as a streaming platform? Never. You don't even have a chance here. It's the entire thing is just intended to screw you over. So if you ever fall for a trap or a Shota or whatever, it's not your fault. You're not gay. Unless you're intentionally doing it, then okay. You probably are. But For most people, no, it's not your fault. It's you've just been baited. I mean, that's what they're trying to do. That's Japan for you, trying to make their their birth rate's already super low, so now they want to make their future generations gender confused and into guys instead. Great, good job, Japan. Trying to extinct anime's gonna cause the Japanese to go extinct. 2050, we'll see it happen. No, it's your fault, Nimi. Your fault. No, it's not. It's not. It's like one of the most dreadful things. Look, when I started Fate Aprox, and I was watching all those scenes with Astolfo and his master was like literally like took off his shirt, and you don't see what's happening, but you know what's happening. You know she's like sucking on them nipples, but it's scaled up so you don't know what's happening, and you hear what's happening, and you know you have a really good idea. Except you thought it was a girl. It was a guy. You didn't have a chance. It wasn't until later on that you figured out, oh, hey, it's a guy. Fate Aprox sucks, by the way, guys. Don't watch it. I finished it recently. I was like, what the fuck? The ending's so stupid. Anyways, like, but they do that on purpose. They're trying to mess you up. Grima? No, we'll go with that. What if you fall for a reverse trap? All right, that's fine. I actually really like reverse traps.
Understood.
Especially in Persona 4. That one's my favorite. Except, you know, for most people when they figure like I think the beauty about Persona 4 is when you figure out what's her name again? It starts with N.
Yes.
Noto. Yeah. Naoto. Yeah, I think that was one of the best moments when you figure out she's actually a girl, and she's best girl, obviously. Anyways, I'm just saying, like, reverse traps are fine, cause then for a reverse trap you legitimately question yourself. All right, are you actually falling in love with another guy? By the way, there's nothing wrong with being gay. I'm just saying, as a straight guy, when it dawns on you that you're falling in love with another guy, and then you find out it's actually a girl. Oh, thank goodness. You don't have to question yourself anymore. You're fine. But I'm just saying, like, yeah, that was probably the best thing about Persona 4. She's also incredibly intelligent, and that's one of the things like I really like about girls, is that when they're intelligent. I wish people just stop like phrasing it as like, oh, Nim loves every single lolly. Lollies just give them extra points. Ultimately, like most girls I'm interested in, I find incredibly interesting. And usually, like, intelligence is the best kind of interesting, because then you'll be interested in continually. Otherwise, like, imagine like you fell in love with a girl and all she was cute to you. That's gonna end one day and you're gonna regret it. So you were gay, but then you weren't. No, I had questions of it. So you saying you like dudes? No, I'm just saying, well, she was dressed up as a guy. How? I'm gonna show you guys right now.
Amusing.
I'm gonna show you guys right now what she looks like. It's not even fair to be like that, guys. Yeah, I went to college. No, I went to university. In Canada, there's a difference. In States, there's not so much. All right. When you first see Naoto, obviously looks really like a guy. Obviously a lot smaller and stuff. Looks like a stunning, handsome young man. Okay, well this is not, but when you figure out it's actually a girl, you can't help but be happy about it. Wait, what's this? Anyways, that's why I want to go back and play Persona 4 Golden. Well, I actually know what happens in Persona 4 Golden, but I've never played it. I actually watched part of the anime as well. But no, like, literally, when you first see, like, nobody can tell me this is not a guy. When you first see Naoto, you think it's a guy. Like, there's not a lot of like hints or giveaways that it's actually a girl, but some of the mannerisms gets to you throughout the anime or the game, and then you start figuring it out. Of course, like when they actually do the shocker, you hardly had any hints, and it usually catches everybody off by surprise. But yeah, no, she's pretty hot. Okay, she's definitely not this curvy though. DLC. Oh yeah, she is in Persona 4 Arena. Anyways. Nim doesn't have safe search on Pog. Wait, I don't? Oh, I could have got in trouble, yeah, I could have got in trouble. Okay, don't worry about it. Alright guys, I want to try and make sure I go to bed at 12, so I'm gonna go find someone to host. Thank you so much for being here, guys. It's even though we didn't really do too much in the game today, but I really enjoyed it. You shoved the donut tablet on stream. Radmax, whose fault was that? Whose fault was that? But thank you guys so much for being here.
Since you seem so interested, Maku-kun releases his Game Camp Buddy soon.
Game Camp Buddy? What does that mean? I'll look it up, but thank you, Caspi, for the 100-bit donation. Real quick, thank you guys, 160 people on YouTube, 150 people on Twitch. Thank you guys so much for being here. Like, it still blows my mind that, you know, you guys care so much. Usually when people take a week off or something like that, people aren't
Did you end up getting Ilya?
Did you end up getting Ilya? No. I wish. Man. I didn't even... Look, I didn't even get MOB 2. I didn't max out Chocolo. Ah, God. What is it? Chloe. I did not max out Chloe either. Like, I was studying for the exams, and I felt really bad. I got really close. I literally needed 10 more minutes, and I would have done it, but that made me so sad. Anyways, for that reason, I'm actually dropping Damachi as a gacha game playing. Everything just takes too much time, man. I have to be smarter with how I spend my time. There's never enough time to do everything, but I'll be trying to do more things nowadays, guys. Not just for streams, but like for videos and stuff. While we still have time, because I'm gonna be trying to get a job soon, and then who knows what's gonna happen there. But anyways, guys, have a good night. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much for being here again. Love you all. Let's actually check it out.
Nimious, what's up, man? Thanks for the raid, dude. Appreciate it, man. How did your stream go? What were you guys up to? Holy crap, man! What a thick raid there. 104, man. I like the number, dude.
All right. Anyways, guys, good night. Thank you so much for being here. And yes, TT sucks.